The new year 2023 is around the corner. Every new year we take some resolutions, right? But how many of us are adhering to these resolutions and ensuring that we are following it by end of the year? Very few, right? This is Neminathan Barath, founder of Impactful Business Hub. In this video, I am going to give you 5 tips with which you can set your goals clearly and also have a system which you can follow which will remind you on how you can able to implement these goals for the entire year. So I am going to cover 5 tips. Number 1 is about the clarity on how you can able to set your goals. Number 2 is on the game plan on how you need to review these goals what you have set. Number 3 is what are the tools which it will come as an handy for you when it comes to implementation. Number 4 is a community with which you need to adhere into it, or you need to be a part of that community to ensure that you're achieving these goals. Number 5 is deletion. You need to multiply your achievements by deleting certain aspects of life. So these are the 5 tips which I'll be covering in this video. Before I proceed into the video, if you like this video, please subscribe and hit the like button so that it will help the YouTube algorithm, and also you will get notified on my upcoming videos. Now let me get into each tip in detail. Number 1 is clarity, wherein you need to be very clear on what is that you are going to set as your goals. So when it comes to clarity, there are various aspects. Number 1 is health. Like what is the health goal you want to set for you? So you need to be very precise, like you want to reduce certain kgs and achieve average or desired kgs like 65 or 70 kg, and the hip size what is that you want to achieve, and the entire body of more what do you call it as healthier and more nutritious food you are going to have. So like that you need to set the health aspects of your goal so that you are able to monitor and you are able to review it periodically. Number 2 is wealth creation. So you would need to set how much you want to earn for this entire year. If you are working, even though you will be constrained on the income generation, you can always have certain passive generation methods which you can adopt. It could be a stock market, or it could be the side hustlers, like you can get into additional revenues. Nowadays, after post-COVID, there are a lot of revenue generations which has come into picture, like affiliate marketing and a lot of other things. So you need to choose like which is passionate for you, and during your free time you can also invest your time on getting a passive income. As Steve Harker herself, once you are going to a level wherein your passive income generation is equating your active income, so you can claim that you have achieved your financial independence. So please set your wealth goal precisely and take it to the next level. But if you are a business people or an entrepreneur, this wealth creation has no limits. So whichever part of your business or entrepreneurship you are into, you can always set the goal what you want to achieve in this entire year. Number 3 is about relationship. So wherever you're lagging in your relationship, you need to set these goals, like it could be with your spouse, or it could be your children, it could be your parents, siblings, office colleague, whatever is that you where you lag, that I'm lagging in this particular area. Please set out a goal so that it will give you a game plan on how you can able to fulfill the or better the relationship with that particular individual who is a part of your family. So number 4 is about the learning. So always researchers have proven that if you stop learning, your brain start to deteriorate. So always have a habit of what is that additional thing you can learn. It could be reading a book, or it could be audible, like an audio format, whatever is it. I follow a audible format wherein I always listen to books in audio form. I have a app called Audible, so through which I whenever I go on a long drive or out of station, so by traveling common transportation, I always listen to this audio. So one audio book which I would suggest is Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza, which connects spirituality with science. So there are a lot of new factors which you will be able to learn, and which will be able to even appreciate on how spirituality is connected to this science. So that's about the learning portion. Number 5 is about the spirituality aspect itself. Like what is the level of game you want to play in spirituality? So I strongly believe that spirituality has got a lot of connection with our personal and professional growth. So ever since 2018, I have been following my spiritual guru, that is Vedantin Magrishi. I have been attending the different levels of the introspection, and also I have attained I have also completed the final level of Brahmanyana. So similarly, if you have got certain spiritual belief system which you are following, please adhere to it and ensure that you are moving to the next level, because it always helps you to achieve your goals and also improve your lifestyle. If you are idol worship, still you follow the religious rituals and the our ancestors' belief system. So, which will also help you to follow or implement the goals what you have set in your in the new year. Last one is about the contribution. So always keep certain amount of your income generated towards contributing to the society. It could be for children's education, or it could be for food relief, whatever is it. So always ideal is 10% of your income should go for the social costs. So try to increase it. Maybe start with 500 rupees per month, 1,000 rupees per month, and slowly increase it to whatever level you can. Because when you contribute, you're always getting certain karmas being relieved from your individual, which will also help you to move towards achieving your goal. So these are the 6 to 7 aspects which you need to keep in your mind. So that you are very clear on what is that you want to do for the next year, and the quantity wise and the quality wise, you are going to set these goals very clearly. So that when you get into implementation, it becomes very clear that okay, but these are the goals I need to set. Number two is about the game plan. The first challenge we all face when it comes to implementation is the mindset. So we all start with the January 1st with these new resolutions, but over a period of time it gets diluted and we get into a lot of distractions and negativity around the world, and we all lose focus on achieving those goals. So the very important aspect is the mindset. So how to keep our mindset on a more elevated level is listening to certain audio format. So I listened to a audio called Stranger's Secret by Earl Nightingale. So this is one of the powerful videos since 2020. That is last 2 years I've been hearing to it. I could feel that there is a lot of thinking pattern and consistency I'm able to keep in my mindset level. Even though I also get into a lot of negative news, negative around the world, but always when I hear to this audio, it always gives me the energy and the positivity, which will also give me the lot of thinking power to enact certain new aspects in my professional as well as business life. So I'm giving a link for this audio, that is Stranger's Secret, where I hosted YouTube channel. You can mark it and then you can able to listen to it on daily basis. So like this, you need to also have certain other tools or other aspects which will guide you for achieving your mindset. So I'm also following a affirmation card which I read into it on a daily basis. It's by T. Harvaker and from my mentor. So which I read, it will hardly take 10 to 15 minutes per day. So if you are able to hear it, listen to it and read to it, so it will always create certain changing back, because our brain pattern has been developed all these years with certain belief systems. So if you want to change those belief systems, you need to always follow certain tools which will come as one is listening to this audio Stranger's Secret and reading to this uh, creed or affirmation book. Number three is about you need also have a goal card. So I am having a goal card with me. I'm reading to it on daily basis, wherein I set what is the income I want to generate through what is the method. So when I reading to it on daily basis, it helps me and it reminds me on the mission with which I need to focus and move on. Similarly, I have a goal card and put it in your purse or a place where you can able to read it or see it on a daily basis, so that it gets reminded to your internal system as well. Also, you can also do a goal writing book wherein you can have a diary like this, where I am writing on a daily basis 2 pages. On one side on the personal accomplishments what I want to achieve, on the other side on the professional and business aspects of how we can able to achieve. So once we are able to write it and write the goals on a daily basis, it gets impregnated into our subconscious mind, which will get connected to the universal power, and we'll get guidance from universal power on how you can able to achieve those goals, and what are the, even though we may face certain challenges, how to overcome those challenges. So goal writing, having a goal card and goal writing is very important, which will come as an handy when it comes to implementation of any goals. Number three is about the milestones. Like you need to split your goals into monthly, quarterly milestone, and have some accountability partner. Accountable partner could be your own friend or your own family members to whom you can always tell that, okay, I am going to achieve this, please check up with me by end of the month. So that he calls you or he meets you and asks whether you have completed that particular goal. So you also do your own individual review also at the end of the month, so that it doesn't create a fact that you are moving away of the hope. Even though there could be higher chances that you may be hitting 70 or 80% of the goal what you have set, don't get demotivated or derailed. Always have that positivity that I can able to compensate for the next month, so that the next month you put on your additional efforts and uh, overcome or whatever the lag you had in the previous month, you are able to catch it up in the subsequent months. So always have a monthly forecast of the milestone what you want to achieve, so that you can able to review yourself and also within accountability partner. Always try to have a mentor who can able to guide you on this process. So he should be able to guide you on the entire journey of how to implement the goals. So that's something very important. You need to select a mentor who is an implementer as well, so it also walks the talk. Next one is about the reward. Like when you're achieving certain goals, which is monthly or quarterly, reward yourself. It could be going for a shopping, or even if it could be buying an ice cream for you. So little rewards when it comes to you, it gives a lot of energy to your internal system, so that you are being consistent on moving towards achieving the further aspects of those goals. So number two aspect is about the game plan with which you need to implement the goals what you set at the end of the start of the year. Three is about the tools. Before I get into this further aspects of this video, how many of you feel that okay, this aspects of goal setting will be really helpful and you want to take it or implementation? So there are two types of people who will be watching this video. Some could be just side hustler where you can able to just watch and then you will be going to the next level without getting implementation. If you are a serious guy, please take a notepad and then write down what are the aspects which I am covering, so that you can able to get it in implementation immediately after watching this video. The purpose of me putting out this video to you is ensure that it will help you to set your goals precisely, and also it will help you to implement the goal to the team. Okay, now let me get into the third aspect, that is about the tools. So what are the tools which will come as an handy? So to me personally, I am using Google Calendar, with which I set up the task list, what I need to achieve on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, and also I get into a task or each day also. Similarly, in your case, whatever it could be, the goals what you have set. So please use a Google Calendar, put it so that you are also not getting distracted. So the first and foremost, also you need to plan your personal things, like when you're going for vacation or personal aspects of your life, like family marriages. You need to allocate certain time, and leaving that time, whatever time available, how you can able to effectively utilize it, so that you are spending your time fruitfully to achieve those goals. So one is the goal calendar. Next one is reminder system. So we also tend to forget a certain aspect. So I always keep certain reminders in my mobile phone which reminds me on certain tasks whether I completed at that time. So similarly, there are other tools like Evernote, Google Keep, Notion, which will come as an handy when it comes to implementation of certain goals and reminding you on the task you need to perform to achieve those goals. Third one is about a vision board. So there is a vision board exercise which you can do, like what are goals you're setting. It could be buying a new car or buying a new house or getting into a new place for a vacation. So always take those pictures and paste it in your home or in office, so that you are able to see it on a regular basis. So once you are having a picture of that particular goal what you have set, so it also attracts certain things with which you can able to go towards achieving those goals. And also, if you are health conscious and you want to achieve your health goal, you can also use certain gadgets like Fitbit, which will also monitor how your health performance or how healthier you are. So if you are more focused on your work, there are certain apps. I'm using an app called brain.fm, wherein when I get into concentrated work, this brain FM, when listening to it, it reduces my distraction and it helps me to work effectively. So these are the tools which will come as an handy. So if you want any of these tools or any link to it, please comment in the comment section. I can able to share the exact link or the exact tool what I'm using. So I'm also having a template for this goal setting. If you are interested, you can comment in this comment section. So I can able to send you individually for the template and all the tools what which will come as an handy to you. So fourth one is about the community. So when it comes to goal or implementation, it always has a famous saying that you are an average of 5 persons around you. So you need to surround yourself with the successful and positive personnel so that they will help you to achieve your goal. So I am a part of my mentor Siddharth Rajshekhar, where we all meet weekly once, that is Sunday, 11 to 1 on an online platform. So where we share to each other on our challenges and new aspects of how you can able to take our community to the greater level. Similarly, if you are a working employee and if you are want to surround yourself with your like-minded people, it's not positive, it's not only positive, it's like-minded people who are having the same set of goals to achieve. So you can be a part of those community. So one platform what I would suggest is meetup.com. So when in 2015, when I started my entrepreneurial journey, so I always look into this platform and I always have access this meetup.com. So where I could able to see a lot of offline meetings happening in Chennai, and I used to start attending those meetings. So nowadays with post-COVID, a lot of meetings are happening online as well. So meetup.com is a platform wherein you can able to, if you are a tech IT guy, so you can also have a product groups also meetings also happening, which you can upskill yourself, which will help you on your professional growth as well. So if you're someone an entrepreneur, you can always have a certain association like TIE, Founder Institute in Chennai, and in whichever city you are in. So find out like which groups are having the same interest as you, and then be a part of that community. And also you need to ensure that the group what you are joining is having the same interest and same topic, so that it will help you to discuss those challenges, how you can able to overcome and then march towards the success of the goals what you have set. And also ensure that that community is value driven, so they don't just teach you lessons or it's a knowledge group, it's also value driven and where they are accountable to each other. So these are the aspects which you need to keep. And one important aspect is when you're following a mentor, ensure that the mentor is an implementer, because there are a lot of people who spell out, who tell that okay, I can able to help you, but they will just learn and then teach you. But very few people are helping them with an actual implementation. So a mentor should be an implementer who's walking the talk and is knowing all the nuances of that particular challenges what his community members will be facing. So I'm running a community where I have a weekly meeting on Friday. So where all my community members come together and we discuss on each aspects, challenges what they have faced. So when it comes to an implementation challenges, so I am guiding them on how they can able to overcome it when it comes to system implementation or strategies or tactics, so that by when they come back on the next week, they also have a feeling that okay, the tactics or suggestions what I had given, they're able to follow it to the T and they are overcoming those challenges. So be very clear on choosing your mentor so that you are able to achieve towards your goal. The last aspect is about the deletion. There's a famous saying that you need to multiply your results by deleting certain aspects, because we have a limited time of 24 hours per day. So unless otherwise we are able to delete certain aspects in our life, we cannot able to effectively utilize our time. So apart from recreation, apart from this one, you need to be very clear that your time is well spent, and you need to be also deleting certain aspects like fear and anxiety, because all these years we have been brought out to the environment which has been always been brought up in a survival mindset. So since we all evolved from animals, we always have the survival mindset that we need to live to safeguard our uh, uh, work or whatever is that. But always you need to go beyond those fear and anxiety and out of the box thinking, and ensure that okay, the goals what you have set, even though it could be difficult to achieve. So if you're able to delete your fear or anxiety, definitely you will have that mindset to achieve and overcome the challenges which you'll definitely face while you are walking on the path towards success. Number two is the belief system. So there are certain belief systems with which our brains are wired, which need to be changed. So there's a famous exercise which I do to my community members, like crossing the barrier, of how you can able to cross those barriers by implementing certain practices inside you on a regular basis. So unless otherwise you are removing this old belief system, so you cannot able to implement new strategies and new tactics which will come as an handy for achieving your goals. The next important aspect is you need to be ensure that you are not around negative people. So because there are a lot of negativity which will always you will face in your life surroundings. So be mindful of whether you are whether there are any negative people around you, and just insulate yourself, and also be insulated from all negative news, social media channels, because every day to improve the TRP rating and media channels, always they put negative news in front of the news, and even the headlines or even the notification, mobile notifications. So please be away from all this negativity, so that even slight deviation or distraction will you need to, it will take several minutes for you to come back to that positivity. So always ensure that you are coming out of the, you are insulating yourself from this negativity, and also declutter your space, like your physical space around you, because we all have an energy body with which we are moving around. So this energy body is emitting certain radiations. So if you are having a junk around us, like a physical or even a digital junk, we need to, it also eats away our energy. So we ensure that your working place and your home is very neat and clean, and you do this decluttering, so that it will help you to achieve your goals. And also you be mindful on the nutrients of food what you take. Avoid junk food. The whatever food we intake also play a major role in how we think and how we are implementing certain things. So be mindful on the food habits. And also uh, don't as we all have the access to the OTT, so be please mindful on watching the limiting your time towards OTT and news channels, and also mindful on social media, even though it gives you certain news, but always be mindful on what is the time you are spending on social media, so that you don't waste a lot of time in the other aspects. So to summarize, deletion is something very important to my personal experience, wherein if you are able to delete certain aspects, definitely it will help you to multiply the results, and it will help you to achieve the goals what you have set. So to summarize, so these are the 5 tips which I would like to conclude. Number one is be clear. There is clarity you should have on what is the goals you have to set for the different aspects of your life, like health, wealth, relationship, career, spirituality, contribution. Number two is about the game plan on how you are going to implement, how you are going to keep your mindset very clear, and how you are able to split those goals into monthly and weekly, monthly, and then quarterly. And also how you are able to have an accountable system, like with whom you are going to accountable to those goals, is what is the game plan we have covered. Number three is about the tools which you have covered, like the Google Calendar reminder system, goal card, affirmation, and also on the other tools like Fitbits and all. Number four is about the community. Be part of the community who will help you and support you in achieving your goals. The last one is delete certain aspects in your life and delete the belief system what you had been there for all these years, so that it will help you in achieving your goals. So I'm sure that these 5 aspects or 5 tips what I have covered in this today's this videos will be really helpful for you to set your goals precisely and achieve at the end of the year. So if you find that okay, this video is useful, please like and share this video to your loved and dear ones, so that they can also set their goals precisely and achieve it for that next year, that is 2023. So please ensure that you are taking the notepad and doing the exercise precisely, so that by end of next 2023 end, you are ensuring that the goals what you set at the beginning of year is being achieved. So if you are an entrepreneur or a startup founder, you can and if you want to take your business sales to next level, you can join my next upcoming webinar by clicking at the link which I'll be giving in the comment section. And you can also join my VIP Facebook group, where I give similar value videos and inputs when it comes to entrepreneurship and sales system. So always have this belief system that goal setting is important, and equally important is how we are implementing these goals what we have set at the first of every year. So hope this video is of great value to you, and I look forward for your comments in the comment section, and your forwarding to your loved and dear ones by sharing this video. Thanks for watching this video. and I wish you a very happy New Year 2023. And I wish you that this 2023 will be the best year in your life. Thank you for watching. Look forward for upcoming videos. Bye bye.
வாழ்க வளமுடன்.